the current situation, there's a $14 million remodel expansion in progress. We're asking for the voters to approve a hospital district to allow the debt to be serviced. So at this point, you're at the mercy of the voters to approve that, or at the mercy of the county commissioners to determine if they want to service that debt through an annual payment still through our taxes.
Correct.
So my question is, number one, why were the voters not given a choice on the $14 million up front? And secondly, going forward with future expansions, remodels, or whatever, what method do you plan to fund those with?
Well, you know, I can't sit here and answer for the Commissioner's Court on the $14.5 million back in the day. It was a decision made by the Commissioner's Court. As far as going on, that would be a decision made by the hospital district. And what you see
But
most...
the commissioners didn't come up with a plan for the hospital to do that. That came from the hospital, from the foundation or administration or somebody at the hospital.
Well, what the process we went through is I spent a year going through the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, to get a loan to fund the whole thing. And we put an application, probably about a 200-page application together, submitted that to the USDA. We were forming our board, and the county commissioners through the whole process that was the avenue we were choosing. It came down in last year that the county needed to guarantee this as a backup, was a USDA requirement. The county commissioners checked and found out that their advice was that they would not want to guarantee that under that situation. So the USDA avenue was closed out. So the Medical Foundation was trying to use another avenue. That did not work out. So that left it with the county. So we went to the county, said, you know, these are your options, and they chose a certificate of obligation. We did present a certificate of obligation. There's two ways you can go, as a bond or a certificate of obligation. And both of those were presented with the certificate of obligation was chosen. But future, the hospital district would have the decision-making power as to how that should be funded.
But do they still have the option of doing it without voter input?
You know, I don't know that I could answer that right now. I don't know. I've not looked into all the hospital district regulations.